Hello, football fans! Welcome back to Footy Flicks, where you'll find some of the best football-related and entertaining content on the internet today. Football can offer a lifestyle that very few can dream about. Able to live in huge houses, eat the finest foods, and deck themselves out in designer gear, football players are amongst some of the world's most highest-paid athletes and, due to their enormous wealth, can live a life of luxury that very few can match. In today's video, we'll take a deep dive into the luxury lifestyle of some of the game's greatest players and reveal exactly what they spend their hard-earned cash on. So, let's dive in as we reveal football's most expensive purchases. Zlatan Ibrahimovic's car collection. Footballers have long had an affinity with supercars, and it's not uncommon for some of the world's best players to have a string of luxury cars. One player who loves his cars more than most is Swedish superstar Zlatan Ibrahimovic. His purchase of a brand new Ferrari Daytona SP3 was his latest acquisition to capture the imagination of the public. Allegedly worth €2 million, the Ferrari Daytona has a V12 engine and can accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.86 seconds. What makes it even more special is that there are only 599 models of this car in the world. It's a special car for a special player. Erling Haaland's pajamas. Erling Haaland was a huge factor behind Manchester City's treble-winning season. Finding the back of the net an astonishing 52 times, Haaland was able to move the needle and helped make Manchester City become the best football team in the world. When Haaland isn't terrorizing opposition defenders, you may often find the striker rocking a set of his famous pajamas. Known for his quirky style, he's pictured in his pajamas on more occasions than you would think. One of his most famous pairs is a leopard print design by Dolce & Gabbana. He can also pair that leopard print with his flamingo set, which made headlines back in 2021. And to finish off his eclectic collection, who can forget this famous Burberry design? Worth a pricey €1,680, it seems that everything the big Norwegian touches turns to gold. Sergio Aguero's high-stakes gambling. Before the arrival of Erling Haaland, it was Sergio Aguero who was tasked with firing Manchester City to glory. A Premier League great, Aguero departed England as Manchester City's all-time leading scorer. Upon the conclusion of his contract, Aguero left Manchester for Barcelona, but his career with the Catalonian Giants ended abruptly when a worrying heart condition was discovered. Forced into quitting the game, Aguero swapped the grass of no comp for more normal activities, and one of the areas he started to invest heavily in was gambling. Now, we're not talking about $5, $10, $15 sums here. We're talking about life-changing bets. Aguero has shown on numerous occasions that he is more than willing to part with his hard-earned cash and has placed various $10,000 bets. One of his most famous bets was when he bet $10,000 on the first El Clasico of the 2023-24 season. Having backed Barcelona to win, Aguero's bet was on course for victory. But Jude Bellingham had other plans. Turning the match on its head, thanks to two sensational strikes, he ensured that Madrid would go on to win 2-1. And as well as breaking Barcelona hearts, he also left a dent in Aguero's wallet. Despite that near miss, Aguero has placed several successful big bets. One of his most famous is when, before the final of the 2022 World Cup, he bet that Lionel Messi would be named as the player of the tournament. This bet was on course, but he needed a special showing in the final. When Argentina and France played out one of the most spectacular games of football that the World Cup has ever seen, Messi was simply imperious. Scoring twice, he was instrumental in helping Argentina lift football's most famous trophy. His exploits not only sent Argentina into a state of delirium, but saw him crowned as the player of the tournament, and netted his former strike partner a cool $8,112. Erling Haaland's watch collection. This is the second time that Erling Haaland will make our list of extravagant purchases. Although we've already revealed that he has an expensive taste in pajamas, he's also famed for his huge collection of expensive luxury watches. One of his most prized possessions is his Rolex Daytona, and fittingly for Manchester City fans, it comes with an ice blue dial. Comprised of platinum, it also features a ceramic chrome bezel. The watch retails at around £110,900. Next up is his £112,595 Patek Philippe Nautilus Blue Dial watch. One of the most expensive watches in the world, Haaland isn't the first footballer to rock this extravagant watch, with Karim Benzema, Lionel Messi, and Sergio Ramos all also being proud owners. For Haaland, one goal is usually never enough, and the same can be said of his passion for Rolexes. The absolutely stunning Rolex Daytona Eye of the Tiger is said to be worth an estimated £241,000. This 40mm work of art has a tiger pattern diamond dial, a gold bezel set with 36 trapezoidal diamonds, and diamond clock hands. Reserved for only the best, it's reported that both LeBron James and Neymar are also keen wearers. It is the most expensive Rolex in the Norwegian's collection. However, two of his most prized possessions are his two Audemars watches, the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Salmon Dial and the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo Extra Thin Yellow Dial. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Salmon Dial is worth around $240K and has a salmon-colored dial, a grande tapisserie pattern, white gold clock hands, and a salmon-colored bezel. There are only 300 of these pieces that have ever been made, making these watches truly unique and priceless. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo Extra Thin Yellow Dial contains a dial set in smoky yellow gold tones, with a petite tapisserie pattern. Its luminescent clock hands are colored in yellow gold. It was launched in 2022 to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Royal Oak model and is another exclusive watch. Lionel Messi's Ultimate Car Collection. Yeah, Zlatan's collection of luxury cars was special, but it doesn't even come close to Lionel Messi's in terms of variety. The Argentinian's range of cars is truly incredible and is worthy of his status as the greatest player to have ever played the game. His pride and joy is the Ferrari 335 S-Spider Scaglietti. The most expensive car ever sold at auction, Messi parted with a staggering $36 million. Not only that, but he also outpriced his great rival, Cristiano Ronaldo, to claim it. Not content with his world record purchase, he is also the proud owner of the Pagani Zonda Roadster. Worth $4 million, the Pagani is one of the world's most expensive and fastest cars. However, it isn't road legal and can only be driven on a track. Having been in production since 1999, only 40 pieces have ever been made, making Messi part of a special and exclusive club. It's not just in the world of supercars that Messi operates. One of his prized possessions is the Mercedes-AMG GLE 63S Coupe. Rated as one of the highest performance SUVs in the world, this $120,000 Mercedes model is powered by a 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine. Capable of a top speed of 280 km per hour, it can accelerate from 0 to 100 in just 3.8 seconds. The entire Messi family have all benefited from Messi's love of cars. His wife Antonella Roccuzzo can often be seen driving her cherished Mini Cooper Electric. Worth $31,000, it is believed to be the only electric car in Messi's collection. However, it won't be a surprise to anyone to see that collection grow as he settles into life in America. And that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Or why not check out some of our other episodes, where we discuss other hot football topics. We'll be back with even more brilliant content coming real soon.